time to start the mighty grind. Because we got that booster, so I'm gonna try to like farm a bunch of mastery today. Alright, I forget my phone had an update it was running. I'm gonna give it a second. Am I still act locked? Void Army, what the fuck is that? I have to basically have to do the Zarman, Angels of Zarman questline for that. Let me get some of my mastery stuff done. I might be able to get it 13. Oh, this one we can actually color just fine. Oh, that's good enough. I need that to get some of the amp stuff. Why? Did they just not want to like? I guess it's, I mean it'd save time, right? But not have to reanimate the entire thing. Oh, it's a grenade launcher. Oh yeah, I really don't think it's gonna. Why does it work like that? It's so weird. It's so bad. Like, why doesn't it just explode on contact? Like with an enemy? Oh my goodness. Key with the biggest bear. Allah. I could try to chunk in a little bit. Fortunately, I can't, like, pause this now. I hate this one. This gun sucks. Yeah, I am still tired, but not too bad. We got KFC for lunch. I had a little bit. I'm gonna eat the rest for dinner. Yeah, gotcha. No! Why is there just a fucking drop right? Oh my god, whatever. Oh my. This gun deals like no damage though. I think I have Serration on it. I think the stats on it are just really bad. Yeah, it's... I was just like... Recently I was like, I'm kind of in the mood for like AFC. Mom's just like, you know what, me too. And then she was like, alright, I'm gonna go get KFC. Yeah, even though I'm, what is it, next Sunday, right, it's my birthday. And, there's this calzone place that, like, they make really good calzones, and usually it's, like, 2 meals. But it's, like, really expensive. But it's pretty worth it, so we don't, like, it's been months since we've gotten it, because it's so expensive. We're getting it on Sunday for, well, because my mom's like, do you want anything for, like, your birthday? Like to eat? And I was just, because like we have this tradition in my family where it's like, if it's the person's like birthday, you know, they kind of get, at least they get a week to choose, because this way, you know, the birthday falls on like a weekday. It's a little hard to do, but basically they get to choose one day, like to go eat somewhere. And so my mom was like, do you have like anywhere you want to eat? And I'm like, bruh, everywhere here kind of just sucks. And then she was like, what about the calzone? I was like, oh sure, yeah, the calzone. So yeah, that's just expensive, but we can make, you know, make do with the birthday. Happy early birthday, thank you. I'm gonna be so old. According to the internet, I am a decrepit old man with dementia now. Or at least like after for Sunday. Felt, yeah. Like realistically, aside from that, like I don't really care too much about my birthday. I never really had like birthday parties growing up. So for me, like birthdays are kind of just like they're kind of to me they're just like a, after hitting like 21, I was like, yeah, they're kind of just there. Because after you hit 21, the next birthday that matters is like past your 60s. They're like pensions and shit. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll care about those when those show up. I'm doing no damage because I'm not like. I literally have like no weapons to deal damage with. I'm just here to be a roar bot. Oh, whoever turned me invisible made my fucking iron skin visual fall off. I'm not the golden bearage anymore. My bare necessities. I wanna be gold bear necessity. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just like whatever. Like I didn't really do a lot of like birthday celebrations growing up because it's I grew up in the military. Like a lot of times, the times we'd have to move like coincided with my birthday because it was like the 20th. Like we were usually like moving or like we were usually arriving in the place we we're moving to near my birthday. So there was no like birthday parties. I think like half the time, I actually had more than that. I think most of the times I didn't even get like a birthday cake because we just, you know, I would celebrate my birthday with cupcakes and, you know, on top of the whole like, you know, choosing where to eat kind of deal. Stuff like that. That's whatever. I personally didn't really care. I mean, like I had a couple here and there, but like, because to me it was normal, right? It's not like, you know, I spent all my life doing birthday parties and all of a sudden there was no birthday parties. So to me, it's like, it's kind of whatever. You know, not having birthday parties, that's like normal. I find it funny when people are just like, are you gonna do anything for your birthday? I'm like, breathe? Question mark? Like, I don't know, dog. Probably not. Ooh, that deals damage. Holy shit. Been a big birthday family. That's cool. Like I think birthday parties are neat. Just for me, it's kind of just like, eat. Oh, Varuna. Oh, let me put mods on the gun at least, see if that makes it feel any better. Yeah, also sometimes my birthday was just like during school. Back when the schools used to start a little earlier than they do nowadays. But yeah. Also fucking, so like my left pointer finger, my index finger, like the knuckle on it hurts. And my parents were like, welcome to getting old. And I'm like, I don't think it is. I think the tendon, I fucked up the tendon somehow. But like the pain isn't just at the knuckles, it goes down like the finger, and then like I also have pain on like my elbow and my shoulder. Oh, this has, oh, it already has blast on it. No wonder this feels like such shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's that. I think it's just that like I've been playing a lot of this. Plus, I've been playing some Path of Exile. Like, I haven't. For years, I've always had this issue where, like, my hands, like, my wrist and shit starts hurting when I play too many games that demand too much, like, movement on it. Yeah, I think I like the tendon on it. It's like not having a good time. But I don't know what I did to it to kind of like fuck it up. Because it's not like swollen either. I know it's not like broken. Oh, I can't put that on. I don't think there's any way to make this like good. Oh, that's Atlas Prime, yeah. God, it feels so shit. To be honest, I honestly think it's Warframe, because I've been spending a lot of like to do the basic attacks. I have to like mash E a lot, which is not something that's very common in any other game I play. So I'm hoping that maybe with the break from Warframe, it might. I like realistically, I just need to rebind that key to something else. Honestly, yeah, everything should be max rank soon. Now I know how to actually level up the amp. 100 1,000? Okay. Okay, game. I see you. Okay, now we can sell all of those and go grab other ones. Can I sell them while I still have them like equipped? I want to know to see if I can just speed this up. Oh, I can. Nice. Okay, so the Amphis gets used in another blueprint. I need to make these. I have the. Oh, I forgot to. I forgot to set stuff to start crafting yesterday. Fuck, I'm dumb. I bought all these blueprints last night so that I can like use that shit today, and then I didn't like set them to craft. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Warframe is the one that's fucking with this knuckle. Because I'm like, as I'm using it, I'm like, okay, I understand why it's like acting up. Really, I've been through that many neural sensors? Interesting. I don't know about fuck with those anytime soon. Everything never good enough.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and cut down the
This farm.
make the Lotus proud.
Time to walk. Wait, is there? There has to be another secondary one that I can buy that I haven't mastered yet, right? Yeah, I haven't mastered these yet. I think there's. Was there one more? No, I think I did the other one already. Yeah, the Lotto? Yeah, I already mastered that one. But I think there's a primary one that I haven't. I know I've mastered this one. Okay, yeah, the Barton, the Braton, the Mark 1 Braton. Another one. The Strun, okay, so we have two. Some of these blueprints are a little too pricey for me to be grabbing right now.
Your little lich is coming up in the world, Tenno.
Alright. So we have a couple other extra weapons we can use to get some more mastery. I think I'm gonna try to just get to mastery 13 if we can. And then, oh my god, I'm such a moron. And then I'll probably craft the Bubonico. Grind the levels. True. But it's also just because with one more level, there's a really, really good weapon to get. So I'm kind of like... I'm dealing a lot less damage this time. Oh, no, I think it's because he's armored. It says he's a corrupted heavy gunner. And corrupted heavy goons. Oh, there's a Nidus. But yeah, one more level. Well, not even a whole level. Like, I can. Well, I would be able to craft the Bubionico if I had properly. If I had properly crafted the shit ahead of time, like I was planning on. So, oh hey, one headshot. Look at me, sharpshooter. But you know, these credits that we get from it are pretty nice though. I mean, I'm guessing all their stuff was maxed out. But like, people never go past like the first couple levels. That reminded me I needed to get those crafting. And I need to craft fucking this shit. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. But if I craft this, I'll go broke. 100,000. I only have 168,000. I'm so poor. So poor. I didn't realize how expensive it would be to make these. Cause it's 40,000 for, like, in order to make dual commas, you need 2 commas. And in order to make 1 comma, you have to spend 40,000 credits. So you need 80,000 credits of just to buy the commas. But then the blueprint for the dual commas costs 40,000, so that's 120,000 credits. Then yeah. So that's not gonna be done anytime soon. Feed the poor, yeah, feed the poor, me. I actually might be able to get to a 14. If we get to a 14, it's gonna open so many like avenues for like prime weapons to start actually farming to use. Stuff like that. Let me... Rude. Apparently getting into my operator form bugs out my like iron skin. Like I still have the iron skin, but it doesn't like, it's not like visible. Why did you put your little like gravity orb thing like there? I love getting my buffs completely wiped, going from one floor to the next. Thankfully he was not the host. It's kind of weird how like I had a run, I think it was like yesterday, it was like last night, where we were killing like everything very quickly and had pretty good like affinity generation, but our like whatchamacallit, like our efficiency score was low, but then like this one, our efficiency score is over 100, but it's not really like, we're not really generating like a metric shit ton of affinity. Juju, hello. How going? It goes. Just grinding out levels. How have you been? How's your week going? Putting your graphics cards into the PC? Let's go. Juju Pro Computer Gamer. That's slightly intimidating. Yeah, I feel like if you've never put a graphics card in, you can you can be a little like, oh shit, it's gonna break. Oh, it's gonna break. No, you're fine. That's okay. You gotta put a little oomph into that. But are you? Does that mean you're gonna try to stream like some PC games now, or is it just to make it a little better for the when you stream Call of Duty? I changed the brackets for the love profile. Yeah, okay, that one can go. Yeah. Just got Baldur's Gate. Let's go. A lot of people have been getting Baldur's Gate. I'd like to get Baldur's Gate eventually, but I have too many other games I'm more interested in playing. But that's cool. I'm glad things are working out. RuneScape gamer, goodness. I haven't played RuneScape in years. To be fair, I never really got into it too much, even when it was like a newer thing. Oh, nice. I think it was just like the angle and the always kind of threw me off. But that's cool. Well, it's always weird because I never got into like RuneScape, but I'd play a game. I used to play a game called like Adventure Quest, which was like similar in some regards, but like it was like 2D. Like it's kind of hard to explain. But it's just like it was. I don't know why RuneScape. I was just never really able to get into it. No, not that.
Now get out
Inventory.
there and cut down the and make the Lotus proud.
Mm-mm. Okay, so I know this is the Broughton, the Mark 1 Broughton. Wait, have I mastered this one? I haven't even mastered the regular one either. Alright, so we have two primary ones there to master. Oh, it's the Burst. That was the one that one I mastered. That's the one I was thinking of. I think for secondaries, we've used all the ones that are just like purchasable. Yeah. The rest, like, I have to craft it. But I don't really think I need to craft these for getting to 13. Because we're almost at 13.
In orders, operator? Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this fault.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I definitely haven't mastered this yet. Any suggestions game-wise for PC? Well, if you haven't tried it, Warframe's pretty fun. I like that. If you like Monster Hunter style, like Monster Hunter is always a good one to pick up, I feel. Like there's a lot of free to play stuff you can try out. Like there's Warframe, Path of Exile, like shit. There's just way too many free to play ones I could think of. But like Warframe, Path of Exile are two that I like. Path of Exile is really good if you like Diablo style stuff. It's a bit of a step up. I would suggest if you get into that to get like to follow a guide, which there's plenty out there, and a new league starts on Friday, so there's a lot of like league starter videos on YouTube, so it's not really that hard to find a build that's like easy to follow and doesn't really need a lot of equipment. Also, I forgot to give Ski her flower and her Lechonk because I just got in the grind. That's my bad. Pretty flower. But Monster Hunter is always a solid one. I would honestly kind of suggest Monster Hunter World over Rise because I think Monster Hunter World was better, and you might be able to find it cheaper, like on a cheaper price than Rise if it goes on sale. Because they've been going on sale pretty often nowadays. There's just a lot, Juju. There's a lot. Vampire Survivors is a really cheap one that's pretty addicting. There's a lot of different like survival style games now. Those personally, I like Soulstone Survivors. It's pretty good. There's a new one that just came out recently that I forget what it's called, but apparently that one's really good too. A lot of people really liked it. I would suggest, especially if you want to like build your library, to download the Epic Game Store because they give away 1 to 2 games for free every week, and you can really get a lot of different games for PC pretty quickly. And usually during the holidays they'll do like, especially for like Christmas, they'll do like 1 free game a day, and it's usually some pretty big ones. But yeah, definitely for sure I would say go for Epic Games, and you could they definitely have a lot of really good games. I have like Grand Theft Auto 5. I've never installed it, I've never played it, but it's just chilling because they gave it away for free, like I think it was like last year or something. So yeah. But yeah, Path of Exile is really good. Like I'd really suggest it. And it'd be pretty easy to find a lot of like beginners, like beginner guides and stuff like that, like right now especially, because again, new league starts Friday, and that's usually when a lot of the content creators pump out a lot of like content or like guides, starters, like league starters, stuff like that. The new league also looks like it would be pretty interesting, so that'd be pretty nice. You could also try TFT, Teamfight Tactics. This is what I used to play. This set has annoyed me, which is why I haven't been playing it much recently, because after the B patch, I was like, I'm so done with this game. I hit diamond, I'm like diamond 3. I haven't like touched it since, which means it's gonna suck ass when I try to get back into it. But like, I don't know, they're doing some weird shit with this set. They're trying to figure some stuff out, and I'm just sitting here like suffering. Is there any other ones I can buy? Like just straight buy for credits? Because this is from Zaraman stuff. Yeah. I'll need to farm that. Yeah, like I still have the itch to play TFT from time to time, but like I don't know, the current state of like, well, there's a new patch coming out like soon. So that might fix some things, but yeah, I don't have hopes too high. Well, not soon. It came out today, but that's definitely more on like the strategy side of things. I'm walking. But yeah, for sure, I would suggest like just getting the Epic Game Store and like installing that, and then just looking at what the weekly free games are. Just grab them because it's just free shit. And then, you know, you can try it out, and then as you like things, you go, oh, this is pretty fun, and then you kind of figure out what you kind of like to play and stuff like that. They also like give away like niche games too. Like there's a couple games, like there's a game called like Grime, I think is what it's called, that they gave out recently for free, which is a game I considered buying for a while, but I'd seen a playthrough of it and I was like, you know, when I saw the playthrough for it, I was a little hesitant because there was some like mechanics on it that I was a little iffy on. Alright, can you fuckers like not spread out so far? Okay, keep it. But yeah, definitely, and that goes for everybody. Like anybody who wants to like expand their PC gaming repertoire, but they don't know like what to get, and you know, gaming is kind of expensive to buy it. Just take a chance to buy things. The free games from Epic Game Store are pretty good. The Steam sometimes gives away. Steam used to give away a bunch of free games back in the day. They stopped doing that after they became widely successful and have borderline monopoly over the online gaming like sales. But they still do it from time to time. There's been a couple free games here and there I've grabbed. Though a lot of times it also comes down to the company itself. Like I think Epic has more control over what they give away for free. Oh yeah, the Xbox PC Pass, that's a good one too. That gives you a lot of games. Especially because like Microsoft has been putting like new games, like the new Exoprimal game that I've heard really good things about. From what I understand, is on that Game Pass. So that's definitely another good one. I didn't actually mean to land on the portal, but I guess that gave people the gumption to keep going. But I find it pretty hard to give like overarching advice because like so many people have different tastes for stuff. Like I'm kind of like on the more varied side of things. I'll play like a lot of different games. Like I play Total War games, I played RPGs, like, you know, Pathfinder with Divinity, like stuff like that. The Tales of game is a good JRPG series. Xenoblade is a great JRPG series, but that's not PC. At least not like quote unquote legal PC. You know, there are ROMs which are technically illegal. They're technically you're not supposed to, but you know, shit happens. Who knows? Not me. But yeah, basically any source that gives you like free games to try are really good. Yeah, Valorant is like, if you haven't played Counter-Strike, it's completely different to just about any other FPS that you've probably played. The thing about Counter-Strike was like PC only. Not surprised. It's completely different to like Call of Duty than even like Apex and stuff like that. It's a more like, I guess you could say, methodical shooter. If I had to like put it into, give it a term. But it's a complete different change of pace. But I mean, if you're used to playing Call of Duty, though, you know, you're used to campers. Plenty of those in Valorant. Fucking camping a goddamn corner for the whole fucking match, waiting for one person to show up. Just sitting here like, you bum. I don't know. I tried to play CS:GO a long time ago. Not even CS:GO. I used to play Source when I was younger. Back before CS:GO was a thing. And I could never. I forgot that I was gonna do various stuff before doing this. Oh well. Okay, that's max rank. I guess I should max rank my mode amp too. Kingdom Come Deliverance? I need to play that. I think I have it. I think it was one of the free games I was giving up. I haven't played it yet. Vampire the Masquerade. I've never actually played a Vampire Masquerade game. I've heard decent things about them though. Losing nourish. There's also Remnant from the Ashes. Like, I've heard really good things about that. I want to get this. I want to. Well, I have the first one. I kind of want to like finish playing the playthrough through that. And then the second one looks pretty fun. It's just that like, even though people haven't said like the best things about it, I still kind of want to play Diablo 4. I'm waiting for it to go on sale so I can buy it. Because I have like $15 in my Battle.net wallet. As long as it hasn't gotten like removed for whatever reason. But once it goes on sale for like, I don't know, 50 bucks, 60, 50 bucks, I'll buy it. Then, yeah. It's just cause like, I don't know, like Diablo games, it's just like, they're really good at, well, usually, at least for like Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, well, Diablo 2 not so much, but Diablo 3 for sure, like, it was really simple, a little overly simple, but it was really nice for just being able to turn my brain off and whirlwind barbing and still doing progress. Oh no. So, and that was always really fun to do. Ooh, we're almost 13. Nice. I'm gonna do a regular one, because the regular one should be able to cap us on those two. But yeah, because once that goes on sale, I'm definitely getting that. Which, you know, might be soon. Them bad reviews and bad like review videos have been coming out. And I remember like, it's taking a little longer. I remember Destiny 2, because I played like I remember when Destiny 2 was on, I forgot to put an extra mods on this, on the bar. It's the regular one. It shouldn't really matter. The Breton. I forgot to put the mode amp on though. But like, I remember when Destiny 2 first came out, and that had like abysmal reviews. Like within the first month, it went on sale, and I bought it. But the problem is that like, I had some friends that were playing it, and so like I bought it when it went, like it literally went on sale like a month after it came out. Like I think it was like half off, and I was like, okay. And so I bought it because I was like, my friends are playing it, and then after I bought it, I was like, oh hey guys, I have like Destiny 2 now. They're like, oh yeah, we don't play that anymore. I'm like, it's been a month. It's been a month, and some of you fuckers bought like the legendary fucking collector's edition shit. What do you mean you don't play it anymore? They're like, yeah, we don't play it anymore. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So I didn't really play too much of it like on release. I played some like recently when they did their like Bungie anniversary thing. But yeah. Well, the biggest issue I have with Destiny 2 is it's like you have the base game, which is technically free, but then you have like fucking shit ton of DLC you have to buy, and it's just like, bro, in order to like actually get to experience the game, you have to drop like, I think it's like 120 or something like that, because they have the like, you know, the one bundle that has like the old DLCs for like one price, and then you have to buy like the new DLC, and I'm just like, I cannot. I cannot. One of the main reasons I stopped playing things like Final Fantasy 14. It's just like I couldn't keep afford dropping like all that money on the expansion packs, and even though 14 really wasn't all that expensive, because their expansion packs were always like 40 bucks or something like that. It was wild that for a while their expansions were like $60, and we're just like, bro, this is not $60 worth of content. What the fuck? I really have developed a like for these tonfas. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a tendon thing. Cause like I feel pain from my knuckle down to like the back of my hand. But yeah, cause like I played the open beta, like the open beta test they did. And I was like, I could already tell, I was like, this is not worth the $70 they're asking for. But it is something that I would probably spend like 40, 50 bucks on. So that's exactly what I'm waiting for. I almost sold the Baza, which I still might sell anyway.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Is there another melee weapon that isn't the Galatine? That's done. Oh. Alright. Galatine it is. I think the dash that we actually want on this. Not really. Oh, I guess this. Yeah, this will be the last round of this I do for now, and then I need to go do Duviri because I've been neglecting that.
Bonus has been counting.
I forgot to put the moat amp back on. Fuck. Yeah, I'm always a big advocate for Monster Hunter games though, but I will admit that like Rise kind of left a little bit. I don't know, Rise for some weird reason like miffed me a bit on like what it had available, like what it does, like how they handled it. They were so focused on like bringing it to other like platforms that like I feel like it really hampered the the release content of shit. But World is really good. World is definitely, if it goes on sale, I would definitely suggest buying it. It's a really good game. You could also try Dauntless for like a Monster Hunter like experience. It's on the Epic Game Store. It's not like as polished as Monster Hunter, but I also think it's in its own way it's pretty good. There's also a couple other ones. Well, there's Wild Hearts that came out recently, but from what I've gathered, like it's all right. Definitely buy that one on sale. That one's definitely not worth full price, from what I've heard. There's also like, what is it? Okiden or whatever? Because like most people don't know this, but the company that made like Wild Hearts has actually made 2 other like Monster Hunter style games that were like not like hugely popular or well known, but they were pretty like known in the monster hunting community. They were like decent. They had some pretty interesting gimmicks. If you liked Souls-like games, there's like Neo 1, Neo 2, Wulong. Strangers of Paradise, I would suggest if it goes on sale. Because Strangers of Paradise is like, it's a lot shorter than like their other games from Team Ninja. It's still good, I enjoyed it. It's just that it was really short compared to what I was expecting. But I think that one more so was designed like with the intention of you're going to like clear the harder difficulties to grind for better items in mind. Which I don't really tend to do in Souls-like games all that much. So Sailor, yeah, to be honest, I'm the same. Even when I had like a stable paycheck, like I was very penny pinching with my money on what to buy, and it's like it either had to be something I was really looking forward to, i.e. something like Monster Hunter, or it had to be something that like was on sale, basically. And then obviously free shit is free shit. You know, I have realized that there is no like heavy blade weapon for Duviri Paradox, so I wonder if that'll be like the next one. Well, I mean, there's the two-handed Nakanas, right? But there's no like axe mace, you know, claymore style. So I wonder if there'll be like a Duviri axe at some point. That'd be pretty cool. Because they just did a sword and shield, which is technically a mace and shield, but it uses a sword and shield like template. These guys are just like, we're just shooting peanut gallery over here. Yeah, no, this fucking gun does no damage. Yeah, I'm just like, as I'm sitting here, I'm just trying to think of like other games. If you like JRPGs, I've heard good things about Octopath Traveler, but the slight problem, like, all right, so there's one gripe I have about like games nowadays, right? So like when I was growing up, you could get really good games for a pretty decent price, Because you know they had to clear out, they had to make space for the new set of games since there was like physical CDs and shit. So that means, you know, when it was time for the new batch of games, you had a pretty good chance of getting a pretty good game from the previous batch, you know, bargain bin sales as they were called, you know, back in the day. And nowadays, now that everything's like digital, like that shit doesn't exist anymore. Like games just don't devalue for whatever fucking reason. So they're all just like regular price. Like games that are like 3-4 years old are still $60, and I'm just like, why? Like, yeah, they're great games and all, but why? And I'm not even talking about like remasters. I'm just saying that like games that haven't been remastered at all whatsoever, no touch ups, no nothing, just the same game like it was years ago, still $60. And Nintendo's the worst for this. Nintendo's like so super fucking guilty. It's one of the reasons it's so hard for me to like build up my Switch libraries, because everything like stays, Nintendo keeps all their shit like regular price for so long, especially any like actual IPs they own themselves, like Legend of Zelda and Mario and Pokemon, shit like that. And I'm just like, bruh. We can at least get the Galatine like to max rank before it's done. That'd be great. I still have a minute. I should be able to get it. Yeah, there we go. That one's maxed. So it makes it kind of hard for like a newer PC player to kind of get into it. And I always find it funny because some people are just like, yeah, well, it's a luxury. It's like, fucker, this isn't like an antique car or some shit we're talking about, right? Like I can't resell my, you know, a Team Fortress 2 key. I mean, it's free to play now, but you know, you used to have to pay to play that game. You know, like nothing I bought from way back in the day for digital stuff I can resell to make money back later. But yeah, that's probably one of the main annoyances I have with the way the current like gaming's shit is set up. It's just like, oh, well, we don't have to hold stock, so we don't have to lower the price to get people to buy more of. And it's like, or you could lower it, and then people who may have not been very, you know, who may have been like, I don't know if I'll spend $60 on this game, you know, maybe a year or two later, they go, I'll buy you know, I'll buy it for $40-$30. A bargain bin style, that bitch. Like, you know? But no, game companies, bitches. Mm-hmm. But yeah, kind of sucks, but kind of is what it is.
I claim this territory in the name of yours truly.
Kind of is what it is. I will say though, Steam, at least their sales recently have been getting better, because there was a couple, like for the last couple years, there's like summer and winter sales were really dog shit, like just not even worth. And then these last couple, like starting from this last winter sale, I want to say, till now, like there's been some pretty good like discounts on shit. So that's getting a little better at least. So that's been getting better at least. Epic sales have been like decent. They're not bad. It's just that every time they have a sale, it's like I just don't have enough. Or it's at a time where I'm like I have to be saving. They do tend to give out coupons pretty often throughout like the year. Alright, cool. I don't have to do more than just this one room then. Oh, I need a form of the Natarac though. Now that I think about it. So I guess we'll do one more. Because I think I'm gonna form of the Natarac like once. I need to see what all I can fit on it. I might not need to. Natabruk, Natabruk. Natatuk. Bro, we're so close. Fuck. I guess I'll do the burst in prime then. I was hoping that maybe if I like put another one on, it would have worked, but I guess not. I don't think there's another one for purchase. Oh yeah, there is. The Strun. Alright, we're good. This is a shotgun though, I'm mistaken.
Excellent armaments, operator.
The Strun.
Please return covered in
Nice.
blood.
Oh wait, let me put the other, the Sirico back on just in case. Before I forget. It's too bad that like, well, I guess, well no, actually it's probably a good thing that it doesn't have like mods attached to it. One less shit I have to worry about. How do they skip from purple and go straight to like a magenta color? Fuckers.
Strange. Ortis did not see the value of those photonic wavelengths
What am I farming at the moment? At the moment, I'm about to do my like do very stuff. Oh well, no, I'm about to do like another run to try to get this run leveled because I think I could hit mastery 13 off of it, and then I'm gonna do my do very stuff. What's up, Ben? So he farms it 4 times. Serration. Vital Sense I still need to go get. Alright. Too late. That's fine. I look at my Natarok stuff. Oh, and then they both use like other mod. It doesn't come with anything on it already, so I think we can put Thermite round. Wait. Why is it making gas? Oh, that's why it's making gas. I understand. There we go. That's good enough for now. Oh, the Bratton. Yeah, I'm hoping. I think the Strun should give me enough to get to 13. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I mean, it doesn't have to be today because I won't be able to make the thing till tomorrow anyway. No, probably even less than that. I won't be able to start crafting the Bubonica for a while. Because I forgot to... I bought the blueprints last night, but I forgot to, like, have them cooking till today, so... Oh well. But if I can get to 13, that'll be nice. Yeah. That'll be nice. And then after that, I'm just gonna... I need to do Duviri Circuit. Do a couple runs of Duviri Circuit. Do Duviri Paradox at least once. Well, probably twice if I get good Warframes. And then if I have time left over, I will probably just do Axii Relic farms. Just to sprint those through, just to build up some Axii Relics. And then if I look out, maybe I'll get an Io while I'm doing it. But I don't know how much time I'll have left for that. See you on TV. Congratulations.
Kill everything you encounter. Do not relent. The integrity of this experiment relies on your efficiency.
Oh, one of those. Wait, is it the Vor then? That's the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, the Vor is the one I was thinking of though. I still want to make a Corinth, but I don't want to make the regular one because it takes nighttime. But you can't get the prime one yet. Wolf button. Rick the Ronies. Rick. Meanwhile, Call could just randomly pick up a Corinth Prime off of a random, like, regular rhino just randomly died in the plains. No biggie. What did I mean? Open your window from the window. 2 weeks of hotboxing. I don't think that term means for you what it means for me. Or it could. But in that case, you could have just gotten an air freshener. Okay, yeah, that's not hotboxing. That's, at least from what I've heard that term, that is not like what it implies. But I understand what you mean. Tiny ass room doesn't even fit a bed in. Where do you sleep? Or do you mean like where you have a computer, the tiny room? Button is actually under the stairs. Oh my goodness. ESO 8 for Vandal parts? The fuck is Vandal parts? Oh. Never heard of the Vandal ones. I've heard like some of the other ones, like the Wraiths and stuff like that. And the Prismas. Oh, I guess we're going to 8. Yeah, well, the Prismas, I think, yeah, only from that, but I've seen, like, you can sometimes get the Wraith stuff from some of the, like, invasion things. Like, I have a Wraith blueprint that's came from when I was doing, like, some, not invasion, crossfires, stuff like that. No, I think invasions, I don't fucking know. But yeah. But the Prismas definitely are, Darvo. But he also has Wraith ones, because he had like the Wraith machete or whatever. This last one. I don't know, I got the Prisma Tonfas because I heard they were really good, and they've kind of been growing on me. Like these might get, I might put a reactor in these. It's just that like I don't have condition overload to make them like super duper stonks. You have a spare one? Would you have one, bum? As I understand, they come from Duviri, the circuit. The Duviri circuit. Condition overload. At least according to the wiki, that's the only place they drop. I don't know if they were available in other sources before that. Used to drop a ball gun. Oh. Oh, okay. I understand now. So that's why that one has the guaranteed vault thing now. See, I was wondering what people were talking about when they were talking about like the derelict before. Because like it's not a thing anymore. Because Deimos has the guaranteed vault on their capture. Now I understand. That kind of sucks they took it out of the vault room, though. Yeah, I have pretty much all of them that are worth having. I think the only one that I don't have is like Spoiled Strikes, but like almost nothing uses that right now. But I have all the Warframe ones. And I have like Critical Delay and all that stuff. Yeah, that was... Getting used to the layout for that and running those was like so tedious at first, but then like once I got used to like where the vault doors usually were, it was one of the things I would do when I was like annoyed, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna go do my vault runs and just zen the fuck out. But yeah, I have all the really good ones. Are you talking about like the door for the dragon keys? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know how it was before, but now there's only like one door and you just have to find it and open it and have the corresponding key for it. Bro, what is this layout? Why is this a sanctuary layout? Yeah, it does. Yeah, the lower health, lower shield, lower damage dealt, lower move speed. And then depending on like then the door itself, when you open it, could have like different effects. Like it could double the effect of the keys you have on you, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. I just didn't run the whatchamacallit, the speed nerf one. The speed nerf key. I ran the other three because Cooler World made it really easy because I could have a really big overguard shield and I could just ignore everything. Run through, capture the guy, go look for the door, grab the door, then leave. The only thing that annoyed me about running it is that like almost every build called for corrupt mods, but it was the only way to get them, and I was like, bro, really? Yeah, I don't know, the Tonfas have grown on me. I need to get their stance though, like their proper stance. I don't have the stance I'm supposed to be running on them. Bun, you good? Nice. Okay. Yeah, the Arthos Prime is one of the best. Like, what it's considered one of the best melee weapons. Oh, let's go. Nice. I guess was correct. I'm gonna go do the practice run. Mastery rank. I think the Orthos is like, yeah, the Orthos is in rotation. I think I have the blueprint for it. Wait, is it? Yeah, it is. I have the blueprint from there. I think I need 2 blades. I have 10 of those. And then, okay, yeah, that's gonna be pretty easy to farm. I probably would have had an Orthos Prime by now if I hadn't just neglected like picking the shit up. Do I need 2 handles or 1 handle? Just 1 handle, yeah.
Orders has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
I'm pretty sure it says 2 bun. No, I just have the blueprint. I have plenty of the relics though, so it's not gonna be too hard to get the rest of those. I don't think I can use it yet. Oh, I can't use it.
I'll take that. Thank you. Somebody plant a flag.
Oh, Cephalon. It's kind of funny because Tenacon falls on my older brother's birthday. Yeah, I need to farm the stance for it though. I don't have the polearm stance. That's one of the few weapons I don't have a stance for. Oh, what are you missing from Korra now? I'm assuming you got one of the rare ones.
Defeat all the enemies before the ground completely falls away.
Oh. This. Damn. I'm staying too long on the platform. Oh, I'm staying too long on the platform. Fuck. I hate these. I hate the blinking thing because I always want to like try to like stay as long as possible, and it's just that's not a good idea. Just missing the neuroptics for Garuda and then neuroptics and systems, or neuroptics for Korra. Nice, almost done. No, that's not really worth trying to fuck around with. Alright, Eidolon. Maybe tonight. There's some I need to do Duviri stuff. Like there's some grinding that I've been neglecting that I really need to get done. That I'd like to get done today. Or like during the day stream.
Your Warframe's movement abilities are key to this challenge.
What do you mean a movement, bro? There is no movement ability here. It's just, hey, we have random platform that disappears. Okay. Yeah, I just need to not stay on the platform longer than I need to. There's definitely more than enough time. I was just being greedy.
A formidable performance. This test is now complete.
So I keep forgetting it's only 16 targets. It's not like a bunch. Oh, I think it's the game. There's a weird noise and I thought it was like something like on my desk, but it's just the game. Cool. Now I can make the Bubonico once I have all this shit done.
Your Warframe's movement abilities are key to this challenge. Defeat all the enemies before the ground completely falls away.
Yeah, I got that one done even faster. Well, no, yeah, like one platform faster. As the other one I started like from the middle platform, then went around. I don't get why this, like, why the landing animation for the, why the landing animation for, like, relays have a double, like, two animations you have to skip through. Well, it's cinematics, I guess. Oh well. Once you do various, so it doesn't really matter what we have equipped. Alright, we have cooler now. I'll probably just use Rhino. I'd like to get to 8. Since we're close to 6. I'd like to at least get to 8. And then tomorrow, or maybe even tonight, I'll try to get to 10 just to finish. Because, fuck, I forgot to... At least I had time this time to turn it off. Because, like, start Friday, like, I honestly don't know how much time I'm gonna put into Warframe. Specifically over the weekend, like, specifically, because that's, like, the start. Like, I'm gonna be down that rabbit hole for the most part, like, that entire weekend. Damn, I was really hoping the Natarak would be... I wish you could reroll the weapons these times are kind of sucky. I wish you could reroll the weapons. Because I mean, you technically can. You can run in, do the first stage for Duviri, which is usually extremely easy, and then leave. And that'll, like, re-roll, if I'm not mistaken. But I wish there was just a way to just, you had an option to just, like, re-roll, like, one of the weapons, like, every time. Oh my god, my game does not like me in here right now. At least the weapon's decent. The melee weapon. Honestly, I really feel like they've increased, like, the rate at which the battery pack dudes spawn in Duviri in the circuit, which is really nice. Because you would go a long time without a battery spawn sometimes. It was really annoying. Could it survive 30 seconds by itself? It'll survive 20 seconds by itself for sure. He's got enough HP for that. Yeah, I don't even know if they'll break the shield before we... Okay, that's definitely a Warframe. That's kind of fucking up my left index finger. As I'm feeling like what I'm having to push. Yeah. I have been thinking about trying to play Warframe with a controller. Actually, I may try that, but I don't know if like plugging it in will crash my game. I guess we can try. Because like... the Monster Hunter would crash if I tried to plug in my controller or like unplug my plug in and unplug my controller while I had it active. I wasn't paying attention to the timer. I could have ran over much sooner. You jumped over, just get that ass whooped up, buddy. Wait, did I do my daily? I haven't checked on my daily. I love when the guys just like flip into the thing just to get smacked, just unintentionally. Okay, I killed him in time. He died in time. I find it interesting how like one of the weeklies previously was do Void Angel runs, which I couldn't do without like doing New War to do Angels of Zaraman. But then this week the act locked mission that it wouldn't even let me see what it was because I didn't have New War done is another Angel of Zaraman like thing, and I'm just like, then why could I see the Void Angel one? Because doing things in Duviri doesn't count towards the weeklies, unfortunately. I don't know if they'll ever change that. Like if I had to do like, you know, say the 3 defense mission ones and I do a Duviri defense like circuit thing, it doesn't count towards the weekly. Kind of annoying, but is what it is, I guess. Sometimes there's like a decree down here. Oh, there it is. Now it's bugging out. I'm not recoloring my helmet, or not covering my helmet. The iron skin. The funny part is I think with PoE, my left hand will get a break, but my right hand will not get a break. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Just gonna swap hand pain from left to right. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, usually I would have like a controller game, like in my back pocket. Like a game that I would play with a controller to give my like wrists a break, because people don't realize it actually takes a decent toll if you play a lot of like games, especially like FPS style games or anything like super active where you have to do a lot of movement. It takes a decent toll on your wrists and your elbows and stuff like that. Meanwhile, controllers don't. Oh, I should have taken the smoldering one. Because while the Royal Wrath one is good, you unlike it falls off though when you're not hitting things. That's not as good as the smoldering one, which is just always active extra damage. Is it? I like how pretty much almost all the pole arms are pretty good. Because like for instance for the one-handed swords, there's some that you get in Duviri that are extremely shit, and there's ones that you get her that are pretty fucking good. But then for pole arms, almost all the ones I've always used are they're just good in general. Let's see if we can find some decrees before we start that. There's one. Maybe one more. There's another one. Nice, I came back. God, I wish I could reapply my iron skin now that it's at 445 instead of like 6,000. They should have just done that as part of the overguard changes. They should have just been like, alright, Iron Skin now works like how Icy Avalanche used to work. Where the amount of overguard you would gain from Iron Skin is higher than the amount you have, it would like reapply the higher amount. The problem is it'd be kind of weird because Iron Skin has this weird thing where like while you're invulnerable, the amount of damage you take affects like how much like will also affect how much overguard you gain. I imagine that's why they don't do that. Like I imagine it's like a balancing thing, but then there's the augment mod, so that's also kind of a moot point. Cause they're like, well, you're invulnerable while you do it. So? You're also invulnerable while you landslide a fucking Atlas. I don't see you nerfing the fucking rubble pile and shit like that. Rubble heap and the Path of Statues augments. Keep him from doing that shit. Not to mention, since like Overguard itself comes with a built-in like immunity window now when you cast it and when you lose it, they literally could just take away the part that it like scales for damage you take. Because it's not even that big of an increase either. I don't know why they're so like, I don't know why they wouldn't just let you have it work like Icy Avalanches. Where you push the button, it just reapplies it. Because like for instance, Kulero becomes invulnerable for like half a second when he casts his 2. On top of the fact it deals damage and it gives overguard. Dude, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I feel like it's just kind of weird. Oh, nice, the daily XP buff. This is why I don't know about, like, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to 8 here, right? Because I'll get to 8 off of this one. And then tonight, we'll get the daily level 4 one again. So I'll just go for go to stage 4 again. Well, vamos con Dios. Fuck, it spawned me like all the way over here. Like, to be honest, minus the like the roar, Kulero just feels like a better Rhino. His 1 buffs his melees by, what is it, 200% crit chance. His 2 deals damage and has just a built-in cap of 15,000 overguard that scales with ability strength. His 3 chains together a pack of enemies, so that way the damage you deal to 1 gets transferred at a base rate of 50% damage to everybody else. Which means if you use some sort of AoE thing, like something that punches through, or just in general, or you just, you know, you just dive into the middle of them with your fucking melee weapon, they're all sharing damage while taking their own hits. That also scales with ability strength and can be brought up to 100%. And then his 4, while probably I would say personally is like the weakest part of his kit, it's still a really good area denial ability that puts slash procs on targets, which his 2 also puts slash on targets, which is arguably one of the strongest debuffs in the game to apply to a target. So it just literally just feels like a stronger Rhino. Especially because you can just subsume roar on him, right? Like if you don't like his chain ability, like I think like honestly it's kind of up in the air if you get rid of his 3 or his 4, I feel. You could get rid of his 1, the Wrathful Advance, but 1, it's a teleport for movement that you can use. And 2, it's like, it buffs your melee damage, so it can make already strong melee weapons even stronger. His 3 is kind of, like, I think his 3 is probably the most replaceable skill he has. Just because, like, the uses on it are pretty niche. Yeah, it's kind of cool that you can do the whole, like, oh, share damage, like, shenanigans, but for the most part, like, you're going to want to, like, use his other abilities. His other abilities are more useful. Really? No. Jackal's kind of a pain in the ass. I don't feel like dealing with him. Unless he's like stage 4. I am glad they shifted him like to be stage 4 or later options. Oh no, I think it's like after stage 4. So stage 1, 2, 3, 4, you can get like you won't get them. So that is pretty nice. Right. Now I'm gonna do at least one run of this. Actually, go to the Dormer Zone real quick. Need to check something. Alright, so I should have enough decrease to max out another one after this. Yeah, because we're only like a couple off. So we take this, and then we take this. And then I don't know what to do with the intrinsics after. Once they're capped. I don't know if you'll just stop getting them or if it still keeps like building up. Yeah, we're gonna buy this. I need to pay attention because if there's neural stuff, like if they brings neural sensors, I need to buy those. I'm running low.
There's a whole universe out there beyond the wall.
I am running low.
Rob in the cave comes from. Or perhaps you already knew that.
All of these are kind of shit to start with. Oh wait, right. I was gonna see. All right, we're gonna see if this crashes my Warframe or not. Okay, so like so the camera works and the jump button works, but none of the other buttons work. Okay, now like none of it is being like jammed. One second.
I am bound for the inn at the end of days. Death awaits.
Sorry, I'm looking at a fix. I wonder if I have to just restart the game for it to register it. Cause it quasi registered it for a second. It was registering the right analog stick and it was registering like the jump buttons, but it wasn't registering anything else. Like I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything. Oh. I don't actually know what's going on though.
Sorrow is the bitter spice, without which life is too sweet. Lucinia indulged in it to excess. I have grieved for long enough.
Oh my god.
They have laughed at my pain.
Well, at least I guess we get one of these out of the way quick.
We shall turn the waters. I was the living vine, and defeat was a happy place. You now games and races. Help me remember. Shortly around the gate fears no song. Thoughts of revenge come easily to a heart turned bitter and cold.
Creatures tells me the void is emotion's keeper. No void
It's an early undercroft. The problem is the glaive's not that great for when you're like running normal Duviri Paradox because it doesn't scale very well with the with any of the like the regular ones that you want to take aside from like Molten whatever. You kind of take the I feel like you have to take the heavy attack ones to really make it like decent. So cool. Fucked. That's how you know I've done the fight too much. I don't even have to like look at him. I'm just like, I can kind of generally time when he's gonna drop down.
At first, Lucinia felt some comfort from her actions. At least she was doing something.
There's a circle like on the minimap that looks really similar to like the objective circle color. So I was gonna go up and then I realized that the objective marker was to the right instead. Oh, it's a mounted Dax one. I'm not gonna have my overguard shield because that fucker like instantly broke it. Hit the wrong button for a heal. If I lose. Wait, why are there so many? There are two here?
My magic has revealed them.
Yeah, that's the most I've seen in one spot ever. We got 14 in one spot. That's insane. That's definitely the most I've ever seen. That's just for the glaive later. It feels so weird because like I haven't done like the regular Duviri in so long. And so I'm like trying to push the buttons in the order of like when you were doing the like the drifter only parts from the New Wars stuff. So I'm like messing up the keybinds. There was more? What the fuck? In my experience, when you fly over one of those, there should be... Did they change that again? They might have changed it again. Before that, anytime you saw some mid-air, there was always like a flower on the ground for like an extra 3. I think they might have changed that. Oh wait, power attack is different.
Confront the maddened ones who walk the shadows of armies that do not yet exist. Ensure they never become fully real.
Where'd he go? I don't know. There's a magical fire coming out of nothing. Have you tried shooting at where the fire comes out of? No, because it's magic. That would do nothing to the fire. You don't know the things we've seen. I'm not gonna lie, it's really fun to run around with a flamethrower. I am a hoe with a flamethrower. I wonder if it's just because of the humidity.
Lucinia had set her feet upon a dark path, but she had to walk it to the very end.
I wish the overguard you got from the Horses 4 would just scale with like your max HP. Oh yeah, see, this is the one I was thinking of. We'll try it.
Even as she prepared to risk everything on a final reckless game, Lucinia already knew
I don't like what I don't know, right, is whether that like if that shockwave gets produced when you blow up the glaive.
Or lost stars. Where can the mistress be? It would be too sad a fate if the wolves took them. Round them
I love when those are just freaking easy to do. Don't have to like navigate them around a ridge or nothing, and just run straight towards the thing and they just go in there. Peaceful. You be gone, I thought.
It's too much. The sadness. Nobody else can bear it like
Might as well. Really the only one worth like grabbing. Of course your punk ass fucking does a U-turn. At least she didn't turn again. 'Cause a lot of times, like, they'll start like behind them and they'll do like this U-turn, and then you try to like wide swing them, and then they just like turn some more because they're just hell bent on fucking hitting you with a stupid breath. And it's just like, bruh, stop it. I've had one where they U-turned. I've turned to their right, and then they turned again, and then I was like, all right, and I try to like bamboozle them and turn like to their left, and then they turned the opposite direction like a little bit after, and I'm like, bruh, I am in tears. In tears.
most dangerous, for they have nothing left to lose.
Alright, for some weird reason, there's some glaives where it works. And then there's other glaives where it doesn't work. There was a glaive before where it worked fine. The problem though is now I can't blow up my glaive when I grab the arc gun. Which is mildly annoying, but kind of just is what it is. Whatever, I'll just shoot them. Too bad it didn't give me the other one. The other one would have been cool to use. The one that I got from the Necromech. I would have loved to have gotten that one. Cause that was so good. That one, like, I like did not expect that one to be like such a big bump, like as a default gun, like a default. But it is. I'm gonna go buy the thing before I forget it.
This territory in the name of yours truly.
The problem though is I've been using a bunch of like Orcan stuff, all the shit I've been crafting, so I'm starting to run low on those. I kind of need those to like be popping up.
I can tell from the dust on your boots.
The Oricon cells. Then I'll do one run tomorrow to buy the Forma blueprint. Just to have it. I mean, it's a free Forma blueprint. No real reason why not to. Alright. Time to go do some Axie runs. Thinking it was Marduk. Is there really no? Yeah, there isn't. That's surprising. They didn't put a capture in this vein. I think there's a capture in every other Void one except that one. I think that's the only one that doesn't have like a capture on it. Like a capture mission. Oh wait, right, I was doing this with Coolero because there's hella nullifiers in here.
My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches. Your exact location. Search them out.
Yep.
The enemy are using a void device to force open the portal.
Yep, I need to get on Coolero instead. Oh, I was about to say, I was like, bro, if he like clears my buffs and he didn't even have the bubble up, I was about to be annoyed. Me like you. Me like you. It's really good. It felt good to use on like when I was doing the Elite Sanctuary runs for it. It felt really good to use. But now with like a bunch of like actual real mods on it, it feels really good. Oh, this one has a door. Damn. I know some of these don't have doors. Like, you can kind of just ignore them. It's just I kind of wish that you could just, it was always just the one that you didn't need to wait for the elevator for. Oh. One over here. What the fuck hit me so hard that it took my iron skin off? It's so weird how like when you aim, like if you're doing the aiming thing, right? And you do it with like a gun, it like you like spread out, but then when you do it with a bow, you get like a hunched up. Like it's like you would still spread out with a bow, bro, because you gotta stretch. You gotta stretch when you're gonna shoot. Yeah, I need to swap the cooler row though. Oh, I don't have to worry about my overguard getting stripped. I'll do this for probably like 30 minutes, and then I think I'll call it. Kinda hungry. I know I've been like calling it a little earlier than normal, like nowadays especially, but you know, sometimes the weather's been kind of rough and it's been ooh. Oh, wait. Right. I was gonna like buff myself so I could use my iron skin, but really? You're gonna have to push this button like 20 times because for whatever reason this floor decided to be the one that didn't have like a bunch of shit in the first like hallway. Alright, where the fuck is the thing? Yeah, it's weird because like Kulero's like his 2 just like the overguard shit just doesn't count like a buff, which is weird. I think it's like one of the only abilities I've seen where it doesn't, like what you gain from it doesn't count as a buff. Cause like Wrathful Advance gives you a buff. That gets dispelled off of nullifiers. I'm so glad I got Split Chamber. Bruh, I've been trying to get that for so long. I think I had been farming for the Split Chamber since like the second week of me playing this game. Now granted, again, I wasn't doing the run like a shit ton of times during the day. So it's just like, you know, that probably delayed it some. But I was doing it like once a day. Sometimes two, sometimes twice a day. So I definitely put in some pretty good amount of effort. I feel. But yeah, we'll do this for like 30 minutes, which is going to be probably like 6 runs total. Not very many runs, because it takes me about 4 to 5 minutes per run. It's not like the other captures. It's definitely like much slower. But it's not like, not even the other captures. It's not like the captures.
In this Oran construction, you are here to cut off the access suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I'm unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder that risk. Device to force open the portal. Destroy the key and the device.
Running. Pew. I'm getting so gung-ho with the bow that I keep forgetting to do like this. I can get overguard. I'd say that's the only thing that Rhino's Overguard has, like, over basically everybody else's. It's completely unconditional. Like, when you can apply it.
Torsion beam device, but they've taken the void key. Find it.
To be fair, this sabotage mission would be like way faster if you didn't have to wait for the terminal things. Like way faster, you don't have to wait for the terminal things.
Got the key. Now get back to the portal. Stay focused.
I was getting gung ho again. I was getting very yeehaw.
The void key. Torsion beam device are out of commission. The enemy will not be able to manage. Tenno, there are still undiscovered.
Because it's just kind of one of those things, right? Where it's just like, what's the point of having like this enormous like 2 billion overguard shield if some random dude in a blue or yellow bubble shows up and it's like, whoop, there it goes, gone, bye, see you later, sucker. So annoying. Which I mean, to be fair, in something like survival or defense, I think it's like manageable, right? Because you can like, you're not really sprinting through an area, but when you're like going through a mission where you're like running around and you got like corners that you can't really check and corridors you're running down, like it's pretty rough.
Intruders are forcing open this location's void portal. You are here to stop them. By any means, there will be enemies of my their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to show them static.
I think it takes about roughly the same amount of shots to kill it with the Netherwork as it does my Fulmin. It's been a while since I had. Well, I think this is the first time I've had this one not like put the marker right next to me. Gave me the speed running too many capture missions things. Oh, we got an Aya this time. Nice. I wonder if the percentage chance is higher from this one than it is the capture ones. Now, granted, technically, in the time it takes me to do one of these missions, I can do like about 3 of the other ones, so a bit relative. Like, it would have to at least be like double the chance for them to be equal. But saying how I'm farming this anyway for Axii relics, like having the chance to get an Aya along the way is pretty nice. Yeah, that's so funny now, huh, motherfucker? When I'm the one doing the kicking, it's all, you know, then it's not so fun. Stupid noise. Letting all the cold air out. Whee!
They've taken the void key. Find it.
Wait, is there a way out? Hmm? Oh yeah, here we go. This is the first time I've had this layout. Two shots, let's go with the quill. 2 shots with the armor strip. I think probably the next thing I'm gonna work on after Citrine, when I come back from my Path of Exile Exodus, will probably be to try to make a basic amp that's like good. Alright, I think 2 more runs and then I'm gonna call it there. It's gonna take me a long time to get to 14 though. But once we get to 14, that's really where kind of like the floodgates for primes, for like weapons opens, because like almost all the primes are 12 to 14. Actually, I don't actually know if at the moment there's anything that requires higher than 14. There might be like 1 or 2 from the regular ones. I'd have to look. How the hell did he hit me with that? Yeah, the entire problem with that shortcut you can take from that side is that like it's redundant of a shortcut. When that's like the starting side. When that's like the ending side, it's not that bad. Well, no, even then you still have to push the thing, like, so it doesn't matter. Like, it's such a redundant shortcut. Like, I don't know why they put it in the game. Yeah, like you could definitely shave off like probably like a minute and a half of time if it was like, if you didn't have to wait for that hacking part. Definitely a solid minute would get shaved off. I would say it's kind of interesting. So like the Natterek is probably like, it's a really good weapon, I would say, to have. And It's kind of interesting though, because like it's in the vein of a weapon that I'm pretty sure not a lot of people would like to use. Because even though the little mini game thing you have to do really isn't that bad of a timing, it actually has a pretty decent window on it. I'm sure there's like plenty of people that aren't too keen on like using it for a multitude of reasons. Maybe they don't like the bow playstyle. It's kind of funny because like one of my biggest gripes with Genshin is I don't like how the bow characters play. Well, I don't like how Ganyu plays. And then Child was literally just, oh hey, it's a bow character, but it's not. Surprise. So, to be fair though, I like never finished building Yoimiya because unfortunately I got her around the time that I was like really burnt out from playing the game. I kind of just gave up on it. And then Yelan, like, as cool as her kit looks and as nice as her design was, I just wasn't like in the mood to like pick the game back up. To like, in the sense of like actually getting a new character to build. The only reason I even got Kazuha was because it was an accident, because I threw a couple of rolls to try to get I forget the name, the martial arts wind detective guy, like that dude. But instead of getting him, I got Chi-Chi and Kazuha in the same temple. So
Intruders are forcing open this location's void portal. You are here to stop them.
just another example of my cursed luck.
You are willing to shoulder the cost.
I get the 4-star I want, but I can get 2 5-star units in one pull. 1 10 pull. Even though I did some gacha today before stream, because I had a bunch of pulls that were free from Grand Blue Fantasy. And I was like, I'm gonna roll for these. And then I got some pretty decent stuff. I'll probably end up sparking, to be honest. Mostly because there's a summer character that I kind of want. But I'm gonna like throw my tickets at it and see if she comes home like on the tickets, and then like if she does, then I don't have to worry about it. Because I have a little bit over a spark's worth of crystals for Grand Blue. Yeah, this will be the last run, and then I'm gonna call it for the day stream. Try to give my... Which, if anything, what that might means, I might just do 3-hour streams, like, from here until Friday. So basically tonight and then tomorrow, these streams will probably be 3-hour streams. Just to give my hands a break before Path of Exile. Peekaboo. You don't see me.
Returning anytime soon. There are still undiscovered supply caches in the area. You may want to locate them before leaving.
Yeah, see, it's just like, obviously if you have like the faster ones like Volt and stuff like that, it's better, but Cooler Rail just like really speeds up some like these ones where you're just trying to run, because then sometimes if you get that like weird angle, you can like Wrathful Advance teleport and just, and you're there, just bamf. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me from the day stream. So tonight I'll probably try to keep it to like 3 hours, so that way just give my like hands a break. I'll probably try not to play a bunch of stuff off stream either, just to make sure everything kind of like is good to go. Alright, we're gonna say out of Yuna. He's playing Apex. But thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. We hit Mastery Rank 13, so that means I can now work on like making my Bubonico. That'll be pretty fun. But that won't be done until probably almost time for. It'll be done on Friday, probably, maybe. And then Chroma Prime's also done on Friday, so that's a bit unfortunate that like those things I'm looking forward to won't be done till like Path of Exile, but it's alright. But if it is early enough, you hope you have a good day. If it was late enough, you have yourself. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I do see you again in the next one.